Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Zombie Freak 77 here today for a Wild West Dynasty video. This game just released 5 or 6 hours ago for me, and it's in early access, so there's a lot of problems with it. And most of the problems that I have are from the saving aspect. I'm going to keep it windowed. Everything else here is vegetation draw distance. Like, what's the scale? I don't understand this. The mouse sensitivity, that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. Fog, it's very weird. I'm going to turn the music down just so you guys can hear me. I'm going to save that. We're going to go back out. Now, I have played this for about 15 minutes, and I'm going to go into here. I don't understand how these work. I would go over them, I would click it, nothing would happen, and then I would move over to here, click this, and it would show up here. And then, like, you can see my, well, no, they've organized them now. If I click on this and load it, it will go to a loading screen that says 1 minute, we're searching for a faster horse, and it sits there for 5 minutes. So I'm not going to do that, obviously. If you click continue, it does nothing. It actually gave me a black screen once, but we'll go through. This is the screen that shows up when you click the save, but it just said searching for faster horses. Again, like I've said 1,000 times before in the past, early access, expect problems. Yes, this is the story that we're going through.
A story?
Yes, a story.
About the Wild West?
No, about the Tame West.
I can tell you a story.
Okay.
A mom and her kid, they were on their way back home. Their real home, out here. Not the fine big New York City. Hadn't hurt a fly in their life.
Well, I'm sure they have.
The kid hadn't. They were attacked by outlaws, out of nowhere. Ran the horses to no avail. The mom was picking a gun.
Packing?
'Cause hell she was.
Sound like you said picnic gun. Look at the face.
Defended her cub like a bear. But it helped them nothing. Nothing at all.
Alright, the three of you took
That's
out two
Wild West.
totally innocent people.
If you want a better ending, make your own.
It would have been one hell of a time to be alive. Instead of seeing somebody walking down your street and just ignoring them, you gotta wonder if they're packing a gun, if they want to shoot you. Well, I guess you kind of do that today too, unfortunately. Alright, so here we are. This is Dakota. Dakota West, I think his name is. Just give me 1 second. Dakota West. You're 20 years old. You've got 23 doubloons on you. I don't know what they call them. I'm not calling them dinks. There is a weight restriction there. That's not too bad. And all your other stuff is here. You have a field hat. Let's put on the hat. Of course we're going to put on the hat. No? You got to press E? Alright. Oh. Uh-oh. Did that... See? Early access. So we're going to go see how our mom is now. Because I've played and I know certain things, I'm going to just collect stuff. I know I'm going to need it. The game is very choppy when you move. I've tried to fix that in settings and nothing really happened. It is a little clunky, though. Hi, Ma. Are you okay? Chest interact. I'll be right there. I just want to have a cookie. What is that? Okay. Hey, what you doing? Now the speech in this is very weird. It's not. You can tell they were rushing it. Mom, can you hear me? Ah, there you are. You are alive. That's good. How do you feel? My head hurts and my elbows. I got shot too. Yes, but you are still standing. You'll be better soon. I will show you some plants and... What about you, Mom? You got shot. You are bleeding. I don't know why they have... Well, I guess they would have a British accent, wouldn't they? What about you? Oh, yeah, I already did that. Don't worry, half pint? I don't get that. Half pint is a measurement of liquid. It's not as bad as it looks. Only a little blood. It's just my legs that really can't move them. Oh, yeah, that's not a problem then. That's bad enough. I will get help. No, we are too far away from hope, and the night is closing in. You need to find shelter. Hancock's cave's not far away. I am not leaving you behind. I can't come with you. My legs. I cannot walk right now. Then I will carry you. I would also notice this the last time I played this, but let's see if we can't do that. She's kind of giving him the sexy eyes. Look at that. That's kind of creepy. She's looking at him like, hey, why is it getting so dark? So we've got a cave up here. I don't like the screen doing that. When you're... Well, it's a good thing in some ways for those of you that are like me and don't pay attention very much. Press F to lay your mother down? What the fuck? F. Oh. I could have probably put you on the actual bed. I'm just going to collect these before you die. Well done, half pint. We should be safe here. Mom, you're bleeding again. How can I help you? What shall I do? Sure, we'll make Dakota Canadian. Why not? First, take this. The detour land... What? The detour land and... What is that? Surely my beloved half-pint has heard of de Guerre's latest invention. A daguerreotype. Type. But that was invented just... I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. There is a tinker here who has, but no time for that. What matters are the people depicted here. This doesn't make any sense. Who are they? Us. Let me show you. This is me, the little baby in the... Oh, okay. Was it like a photograph? The little baby in my arms is you. Here we have your father standing next to Roger. Roger? A friend. He tried to fix things between us and your siblings. Oh, Roger's your dad. I'm calling it right now. Your brother and your sister, they are on the right here. I have a brother and a sister? Mom, why haven't you told me? We became estranged, you could say. Your sister, well, she had a mind of her own, for better or worse. But your brother, I didn't want you to become like him. I will tell you something. I will tell you everything. But first, you need to gather some sticks and stones to make a fire. A fire? To treat your... Oh, this guy's an idiot. No, my dear, you can't. Remember, but it gets terribly cold at night out here. So cold. That's true. I heard that in the desert it gets really, really cold at night. Okay, so we're going to create a campfire. There's multiple steps to it, but whatever. We're going to go to craft, and I should have enough now. We're going to go to survive. Campfire, we're going to... This is just him building it. It's not... I thought he was putting it down on the ground, but he's not. You have to go to B. And then get campfire. And then put it right on top of your mom. No, just kidding. That would be funny. Doesn't really want it close to her. And then you light it. There you go. Well done, half pint. Well done. Now rest. You look exhausted. Sleep. I think you're all right. I feel dizzy. But we will get up early in the morning and take you to the doctor. I promise. Of course, half pint. We will do that tomorrow. Don't worry about me. I am where I want to be. This is my cave. My little secret. Secret? Never mind. Sleep now. Don't be afraid of anything. Not out here. No, this is home. I know. All will be well if just... Yeah. It's kind of weird.
She never
Feels
finished
rushed.
those words.
Yeah.
They were her last. She died that night, in her most favorite place of all.
The kitchen.
I
No,
know
just
she
kidding,
didn't want
kidding.
I know she fought. She would never have left you like this, in a
funny.
foreign world, in such danger. Devastated after you tried so hard.
So hard.
But sometimes, we have no choice.
We need pictures up on the screen of his mother going, I'm
I
dying.
always hated funerals. Wasn't the reason.
I put the
why I
fun
didn't
in
attend
funeral.
this one.
And the owl.
Only learned about it later. I should have been there. Been there for a child who lost a mom,
You were right there,
a
man.
past, a future. Should have protected you.
Yeah,
Should have.
but you
Too
didn't.
many should haves.
You failed.
Rest
a
in
failure.
peace, Phoebe.
Phoebe?
I promise.
I love that name.
No more missed opportunities.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Actually, you're gonna be a really nice guy, so. Alright, so, Yump 2, okay, so we are going to find the Hermit Farm. Now, up on the compass is the red marker. I'll show you where to go. Just want to kind of take a look around. We're gonna probably need a couple more. Oh, there's a lantern here. A lantern kit was... There's not even a picture of it. It should be placed on the hotbar by selecting it and clicking on a free slot. To turn it on, use the corresponding slot key 1 to 9. After a while, the lantern's fuel has to be refilled. I wonder how you do that. So you go into here, and you can click lantern, and then click where it goes. And that's it. And when you bring it out, just by pressing 1. It's pretty cool, eh? I thought so. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Can't pick up anything in here right now. I don't know if you can later on. I've been places where you can pick up something and then you can't. Or you can't pick up something and then you can, pardon me. There was something. Interact with the barrel. Nails and a cracker. And then a board. I like random loot placement. That's always a bonus. And here we are in the wild, wild west. So wild. It's crazy. Ooh, that looks like a good place to build a house right now. Build a bridge going across here. Yes, my brain is ready for build mode. So we're gonna find this little farm down here, Hermit Farm. I don't know why they call it Hermit Farm. The guy's name is Ed. We should be able to call it Ed's. Ow! Just banged my elbow on my desk. Ouch! Hermit Farm. Now he switches from these guys, turkeys, and his corn, I think. No, I think it's wheat. Good sir. Sir, good sir. Please, can you help me? No time for any of your business. Need to take care of my own. Me and my mother got attacked by bandits. They killed her and left me to die. Sorry to hear that. If it's the truth, might be. See what happens out here. That happens out here. Especially since the next fort is far away and the sheriff a crook. None of my business. But sir, I am injured. I am dying. Please, this isn't about business. And we are talking about a life or death situation matter here. I don't know why I said situation. You're too damn loud for a corpse if you ask me. And too damn annoying on top. Can't you see I am sowing here? Not exactly. The high art of agriculture has eluded me so far. But if my books were not mistaken, you would need seeds for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, of course. I plowed last week. Remove the weeds and now I will sow these. Damn! What? I must have forgotten the seeds inside. Know what? Grab them off my table in the house, bring them here, then we'll talk. Okay, you're letting... Whoa! Okay. Alright. Instead of going around, you went under. I get you. Alright, there are the seeds. I'm not going to steal anything else. I've taken his magic book. I've taken the stuff in there. The canteen we'll get later. And the stuff in the chest. We're just going to do what it says. Ugh. Excuse me, Mr. Hancock. Your seeds, they were right where you left them. What are they, by the way? Oats, what else? Prairie soil is perfect for grass, so grains grow decently. Could do wheat for bread and barley for beer, but oats are a staple around here. Fetch me the hoe leaning over there. I don't see anybody. Just kidding. Funny jokes. Ha 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 ha. There's the hoe. With the hoe, you can create a field. After choosing the size of the field, you can use the hoe to prepare the ground. Next, you sow, fertilize, and water the field. Finally, you only have to wait until season change, and by the miracle of time, your crops will be ready to harvest. Alright. Time is not a miracle. Ask any old person. Come here, hermit farmer, whose name I know. About time. Let me quickly cover the ground and push it gently down. And we are done. Are you ready to help me now? Help? I said we could talk. Let's make it quick. I am Ed Hancock. I own this farm. I don't like strangers and I have too much work on my hands. Hancock? As in Hancock's Cave? Yep. Named after my very own grandmother, Amelia Hancock. Great explorer. One of the few women going out here on their own back then. Well, aside from the married ones following their husbands. And the hookers, of course. Of course. And your grandmother was? Neither. Like I told you, she was an explorer. I bet you she was a hooker. I bet you don't even know who your dad is. But if she was married, how could she have children? If she wasn't married, how could she have children and later grandchildren? You're stupid for being 20. Are you fracking serious? Wait a second. Oh, whoops, why am I talking like that? Are you fracking serious? Wait a second. Shoot my cow. Are you serious? How old are you? See, I told you, he's kind of a dummy. Old enough. Yeah, right, let me guess. A very sheltered city brat? Okay, let's look at your arm. See, he went from insulting him to being kind. Is it bad? Am I going to die? Yes, you are, but not today. The bullet broke skin, took a bit of your flesh, but nothing serious. If it gets infected, you are in trouble. Luckily, we have agaves growing all around us. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Agaves? What is that, any luck? Why is that any luck? What the fuck? Because it's one of the because it's one of the most versatile plants on the continent. The agave, in short, was food, drink, clothing, and writing material for the Aztecs of the past, and it remains important to this day, especially for you, Pilgrim, as the sap can prevent infections. go out and collect some. I will do that, Jenny. Alright, so we gotta go to the forest. The nearby forest that's right there. We're still very, very, what's the word? Shot? We're still very, very shot. And we're running out here, doing this, guys. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Okay, so I take it that's hunger and health on the bottom. The thicker red is obviously health, and the yellow is stamina. 3, 6. Okay, I have 9. I only need 3, so 1 agave equals 3, which is fine. Now we gotta run back. I don't know what those butterflies are. I don't think they're anything important over there. Just random butterflies in the middle of the desert. And I found myself some agaves. Don't do anything important. Oh, that's good. Don't worry. If you got too many, you can always sell them at the settlement further down the path to the northeast. Now let me show you how it's used. I like the fact that there's settlements. See? Much better. What you need next is a good night's sleep. I figure you already know it gets damn cold outside. Yeah, I know. Your best option is always a bed. Perhaps one day you will own a fancy house and sleep in your own bed. Until then, you have to rent. You got money on you, right? I have 23 doubloons. We have our savings on us, but I assume the bandits have taken those too. Of course they would have. Look, I can offer you a spare bed in my house if you are willing to help me out around the farm. Nothing too fancy. That's really generous, but I have no clue about farming. Well, thank you for the offer, but I need to track down whoever hired the bandits and make them pay. Let's be nice. I said nothing fancy, and I didn't mean the bed, which isn't fancy either, but that's not the point. What I mean is, even a trained chimpanzee can do trained chimpanzee can do a lot of stuff. You should have a fair chance. I appreciate your confidence in me and will refrain from climbing trees and throwing feces at you. I didn't say that in a Canadian accent. Sorry. Then go inside and take some rest, and we will talk in the morning. I don't know why I keep adding my own words. Alright, thank you again. So we're going to go find the bed. We're going to sleep. Alright, and look at that. A good night's sleep cured us of any ailments. Good morning. You look much better today. Less dying, at least. I feel great, actually. Thank you again. So what can I do for you? It's true, a good night's sleep will help you. If you're a Canadian, it'll help you restore any health problems that you have. Also, coffee from Tim Hortons will do. Tear down my barn. Tear down my barn. Excuse me, what? You heard me. Originally, it was a stable, and I don't have any livestock to speak of anyways. Sure, you have livestock right there. Sure, I will have to build a shack to store my harvest, but the barn is beyond repair. Knock it down and rebuild, you know what I mean? I get what you're saying, but I am no carpenter. I ain't one either, and I built everything here. The farm, the fence, you can tell. The outhouse, the barn. Built to last, eh? Don't mock me, greenhorn. It's harder than you think. You will see. First of all, I have no tools, at least. I can't find mine anymore. So you'll have to make your own. Do I look like a blacksmith? No, more like a bookworm. A meager one. Underfed and dried out. Doesn't matter. Let me tell you how it's done. Alright, so yes. To craft a hammer, go into I, and you go over to tools. What's over here? Furniture. And it's highlighted. Alright, the hammer is a basic tool. With a hammer you can repair buildings and build them. To craft a hammer, you first need to find a stick and a stone, then simply open your menu, select tools and hammer. Don't forget to equip it. You can do that by assigning it to your hotbar in your inventory, which I have just done. Now we're going to craft an axe, which is basically the same thing. Yep. If you don't know what an axe does, you shouldn't be playing games. Talk to Hermit. Fama. Hey, what's up? Show me what you got. Here, my tools. I am especially proud of the hammer. Looks a little bit crude, just like old Grabthar's hammer. Who? But it will suffice. Okay, grab your axe and take down the barn. On it. And again, you walked underneath me. Alright, so find the destroyed barn, press tab to equip your axe. I've got my axe right here. And we're going to take it down. We're going to grab some planks. That's super awesome. Alright, and there's nothing here I can pick up, nothing left over. We know his name. Why did they keep calling him the Herbert Farmer? Your barn is history, but I was able to salvage a few planks of wood that could still be of use. I was counting on that, but before we get down to this, it's time for your next lesson. Which is? Drinking. Hey, I am not that green. I had plenty of beer with my friends in New York, some gin for the Traveler's Lodge, and even wine from... Ha! You couldn't afford the moonshine from Whiskey Ann's right now? I ain't talking about that kind of drinking. I'm talking about water. Keeps you alive out here, you know. Oh. Yeah. Tell me, city brat, how do you feel now after a little bit of work? I see what you mean. Yes, I am thirsty. My tongue is dried out, almost sticky. That's the first sign. Next you feel dizzy, then your eyes start betraying your mind, and a few hours later you are dead. This ain't New York City. The sun and dry air here can kill you quickly. The problem is, water is hard to find around here, and clean is even rarer. So where can I get water? You are lucky. I have a well, and there is a second one near the settlement. Go inside and grab the old canteen on the table. It's yours, but you'll have to fill it yourself. I will. But wouldn't it be better to have pipes and a tap in every single house, providing fresh water to the residents? Ha! And what's next? Flying carriages without horses? Now, hurry up and first fill the canteen, then your belly, before you pass out on me. Alright, so let's put that away. Again, the choppiness is the game. Everybody that I've watched play this has had the choppiness. We're going to pick up that canteen. We're going to go to Ed's Well. We're going to interact now. Oh, yep. Oh, man. We're going to do that. We're going to drink as well. Press tab to drink from the canteen or interact with the well. So we're just going to interact with the well. Talk to the Herbert. I'm going to talk to that guy. See, when it popped up here, I didn't have the mouse, and it was hard to maneuver. And when I clicked the mouse button, the game disappeared because I was over on my other screen. You guys can't see it, but yeah, very not cool. Any better? Much better. From now on, I will make sure to carry water with me. What's next? Don't you hate it when a rattlesnake slithers up your leg, or the wind blows your paper away when you're taking a dump? Excuse me. Got you there, kiddo. Got you good. But seriously, I want you to fix up my outhouse. Better than cleaning it, I guarantee you that. Do I need smelling salts wrapped in a towel around my nose to survive that? This sounds like the next opportunity to pass out, or to boldly go where no one has gone before. That's not good. No. Except you. Don't worry, you can do all the work from the outside. Just use your hammer and the planks you got from the barn. I will try. Alright, so let's bring out our hammer. Walking speed is way too slow. So we have 27 sticks, 20 stones, but it said we had to use the planks. Alright, and just like that, we have the world's most beautiful outhouse. Come here, Hermit the Frog. Good work. See, it's not that hard to maintain basic wood buildings out here. You could even build your own if you have the materials and enough patience. Who needs a carpenter anyways? The smell. The horror. Don't act like a fine lady from a British estate. You did some mighty good work, and you already know how important it is to drink. Now let's talk about food. Seriously, right now, my appetite has diminished drastically after my last task. And so will your strength if you don't eat. If you want to survive out here, you need food. Of course, you can buy meals in a saloon or a tavern or food from traders. But what will you do when you are traveling through the wilderness? Pack enough provisions? I guess you could do that too, but that's not what I'm talking about. Look, I can grow my own food here, but there are other ways. There are some edible plants, but most of us pioneers rely on hunting, traps, and fishing. Essential skills, you know? Got it. So you want me to go hunting? Shall I track down a bear and bring you the liver? No, you should. What are you talking about? I read some stories in the library about the trappers and hunters in the west and further north. Something about sharing a bear's liver to get its strength. Ha! Stories, books, writers. If you ask me, everyone who tries to make a living out of writing is an idiot or a dreamer. No, you need real work. You did well so far. Perhaps you can rent out your repair skills and taxation. There is always someone willing to pay a few coins for otherwise idle hands. But for now, just go inside the house. I have prepared a simple meal for you. Oh, thank you. I'm getting my accents mixed up. Alright, we'll go in here. He has prepared us with meat, crackers, and corn. I'm gonna take all his stuff because I'm about to leave, I believe. It's magic. Oh, you didn't see that. Didn't see that. Berries, rawhide, egg, bread, crackers. What are we at for 21 of 75 carry weight? Hey, man. What's next? I've been thinking and I've got a small task for you. About your mom. You left her in my grandma's cave and I think she would have wanted that. Really? You didn't even know her. So please, go. Give her some flowers for me. Here, you know where. That's kind of you. Thank you. I will do that. Yeah. Now don't get all sentimental on me. I have nothing else. Roam around for a bit, visit taxation, the hell of a name for a town. Next settlement from here, get to know folks, come back later, aight? While I'm at the cave, I could take another look at your wagon and see if the bandits have missed... our wagon, and see if the bandits have missed anything. Good idea. Even if they took all your belongings, you might still get a few good planks out of it. Take your tools with you, and don't forget the water. If you collect agaves, bring them to Karen. Oh, there's a Karen. In taxation. She'll pay halfway decently for them. Why? She could just go up and pick them herself. Full profit. Hello, mother. Place flowers on your mother's grave. How? Interact. Flowers. Exploit remains of cart with the axe. Should I steal the flowers again? No. That was back here. Now this part is where I got to. This is as far as I've gotten because I went to the cart and exploit the remains of the cart with the axe. So once again, my screen, I have to figure out why it's doing that. My screen disappears when I click on the other side. Congratulations, you have found your first recipe book. Use tab to open your inventory. Find the book and use right mouse button to learn what it can teach you. Thirsty for more knowledge? Books like this can be found, earned, and bought all across the world. Keep an eye out. We are from New York, so we do have some book smarts. See, what happened before was it didn't give me the green check mark on that one after I took that. After I destroyed that. So, yeah. It's good. So now we have to visit taxation, and we're going to do that in the next video because this video is getting pretty super duper long. I'm just going to record through and do as much as I can, just showing you the early access and the problems that we can have. So far, not, I wouldn't call them problems. It's kind of hard to watch, but with all the choppiness. But we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. If they fix it, great. If they don't, well, I'm out $40. Or actually, it was like 29 bucks because it's on sale. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and in the next video I will meet you in taxation. Take care. Bye bye.